Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another video on this boring game that's going on right now. Good old Dokkan battle. I wouldn't say it's boring, right? It's just that at certain times it has a boring period, which is this one. We're waiting for the preparation of Golden Week, and it usually happens whenever a big celebration is coming out, you know, prior to anniversary. There's usually like the New Year's Dokkan Fest celebration, and that has some sort of delay because we had to wait until the end of the month, end of January, from now on for us to get our anniversary celebration. Then it's going to happen the same way with Saiyan Day. It's going to happen the same way with Golden Week. It's going to happen the same way with Tanabata. If there's going to be like a Tanabata celebration, it's possibly going to happen the same way with Worldwide Download celebration and the eventual arrival of the New Year's Dokkan Fest units, right? So I decided to compilate something here. It shouldn't be too long. It's probably like going to be like 6 or 7 minutes long. Actually, no, maybe possibly like maybe 10 minutes of just me discussing what can you do during the boring period of Dokkan. So there are many ways to spend your time in Dokkan, right? For example, if you aren't able to get some of the like incredible units in the game, not most of them, right? Because you can be able to make do with anything that you can get, right? But if you have the capability of just having one incredible, unstoppable team during an ECA, you can make sure to just dominate any ECAs within the you know, the selection, right? Any ECAs that you would like to grind, just do that. You know, past level 30, you're going to get Seni. And Seni, believe it or not, is a valuable item for you guys to grind and obtain, so you guys can be able to sell them along the way, and you don't have to like consume other resources or just, you know, grind for Seni outside of like ECAs and things like that, because this particular event, right, is a bit easier because we have Otherworld Warriors characters. You can be able to compose a team, just go into like a very easier ACA stage and just grind the heck out of it, so you can be able to sell those platinum trophies, and those platinum trophies can sell for a lot, right, and help you out with your Seni journey. So if you're a new player or somebody who just says to himself, man, Dokkan is dead, I don't know what to do, well, you can be able to just go into this particular event right here and, you know, just grind it for the fun of it. As many rounds as you go, the more Seni you can be able to collect, and the more Seni you collect, you can sell them along the way and be able to get a substantial amount to the point that you can reach the limit cap. I think it's what, 1.9? I don't know, it should be like trillion Seni or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, as much as you keep on going, you keep on just going at it, you can be able to get Seni. I believe there's one that I have been constantly grinding. I have not been touching it for a while, but it should be over here somewhere. It's the Family Kamehameha ECA. Where in that event in particular, I am around, like, yeah, there it is, level 643. So over here you have the ease of just grinding it, because, you know, movie bosses right now, I think it is movie bosses if I'm not mistaken, but just go in here, just grind as much Seni as you can, and even then you can even max it out to the point that you can get to level 999. And if you do, that means that you're undisputed, right? There's no actual reward as for you to just go into the event and beat it 999 times and gives you like a little title or something like that. I feel like they should start doing that, so that way we can get some sort of, again, reward, something that says, oh my god, I'm showing off that I got to level 999, you know? So I'll pause here. You guys know how the ECA grinds are gonna go, so I'll pause here. I'll show you guys the other things that I actually should start doing. These are things that I don't do, but I would encourage other people to do, just so that they can get them done, right? So I'll pause here and show you guys the other things from Dokkan that you can be able to do to grind during the dead period, right? All right, another activity that I like to do. I know that a lot of people is just because it's just over and over and over. It's a repetitive process, right? I like the link level. I like the link level a lot, and it's still something that you can do on Dokkan. Right? But it's something that you can do. Just prioritize your characters, get them link leveled up. There's some characters in here that have big bad bosses, and I haven't been able to link level them. I have not been able to progress on my link level journey. It's been a while since I've like sat down and decided to do just runs of link leveling outside of like actually when I'm playing this game. There have been multiple instances where whenever I have to record like a video and things like that, I do like a fight. I record myself doing an event with some of these units, and then whenever I get to do that, I just go to work and absolutely just do nothing at all. I do nothing and then come back, do a stream, and then like maybe link level for maybe like 20-30 minutes. And then after I do that, I don't touch the game until the next day, and it keeps repeating itself. So it's kind of awkward where I need to, you know, sit down and probably like link level, because it's been a few times where I just have not done this in a big time while, right? You know, we got units like Chow Man, which I haven't focused on. There's our boy Tapion. We can be able to link level and stuff. Now, of course, like, you know, Super Vegeta, like these older units that I haven't been able to like use are like kind of not imperative to get them to full level 10 links super quickly, but you know, just get them full level 10 links. You know, some of these characters are going to be pretty effective at some different areas. In addition to that, some characters are going to be very, very good during ECAs as well, just like I used in the previous section as to what you can do whenever Dokkan is dead. Just bring some of these characters in there, because some of these characters in link level and things like that, they're going to be doing a lot more damage. So I feel like it's going to be, you know, just a proactive thing for you, right? And if you haven't gotten to like a point where you got to link level 10 on some of these characters, it's going to be helpful, because again, differences between having a character at full level 1 links to a full level 10 link is very substantial. They're going to be a lot more powerful for you whenever you can attempt events. They're going to be much more helpful because they get stats out of those links. It's so much more doable for them to just continue that progress and help you throughout the fights, right? And again, it's a tough endeavor just getting some of these characters to full level 10 links, because it can take a while. But again, if you have nothing else to do in Dokkan, like if you've done absolutely everything and you're like, man, I'm not gonna be able to play this game anymore, this counts for you to do your dailies, right? Like some of your dailies is like, oh, you need to spend a few amounts of stamina, oh, you need to go to like an event for the Whis event, you need to go over there. And even then, on that Whis event, since it's not super difficult, that's what we're gonna do now. Like, you can bring characters that you're currently link leveling, right? So I'm gonna take somebody out of here, because this guy, that STR Blue Goku, right? That's the thing. Maybe you pulled multiple of those characters to the point that you have his TUR unlocked. I actually don't know where he is now. Let me see if he's down here. No. So if you have multiple of those characters unlocked, then you are like me to be like, well, I can awaken his SSR, get him into a TUR, and I can use him. Just, you know, do your thing and link level him. That's what I did, right? So I will actually, he's not ranked though, so I'm not going to put them there. So yeah, you can add any other particular character that you would like to add in here, whichever it is, right? For me, I'm going to add... Let's add this UI Goku, because why not? That's the thing. Why not? Why not add him? It's just doing random shenanigans. just to get him full level 10 links, because you can. You have the power to do it. So that's those are some of the things that you can do, right? Link level, complete your dailies, and be able to just get these done. And then, you know, once you get them done, just continue link leveling. Just continue getting your links up and also your power level up. Do keep in mind that if you have a power level under 3 million, you're not actually taking advantage of your max power level capabilities. And, you know, if you are not doing that, you're not getting a lot of value from that, because if you do get to full level 10 links on some of these units, you can progress. Ooh, that's a pretty good equipment, actually. You can progress to getting characters to full level 10, and that increases your power level. Once your power level gets to that certain point, ooh, actually got to 5.8 million. Let's go. So yeah, like if you get to the total of 3 million, you're gonna be able to check the list of bonuses here. Look at this. The reward boost restoration times shortened by 1200 seconds. That is the max that you can get. But there's also like boosted rewards. There's bonus awards here. Stamina restoration time shortens by 60 seconds. If you get to 2.8 million power level, there's a lot of benefits from just getting your power level to a certain point. Now, if you're past that, then again, it's just bragging rights, right? You're showing off like, hey, this is my power level. It's pretty high, don't you think? There are people with like 10 million power level, 15 million power level. And that's just the way that it goes, because people at this game, at this rate in time, they just continue to grind a lot of things that the game has. Then, you know, it's there for you, right? All right, so let me show you the final thing that I like to do whenever Dokkan is dead. All right, so the last thing that you can do is grind Dokkan event medals. So, whatever the case it may be, right, there were, you know, until we got the news of the LR PyCon coming in with his release, and we saw the details of how you can get the character awakened into an LR, and many people saw that PyCon had some weird medals to like use. The medals that he had to get were the Super Strike ones, right? So you can be prepared in making sure that some of the medals that you get are the ones that you need for you to have your character awaken, right? So all you can do is just go into these events and just grind the characters' medals beforehand. Maybe it's like a little bit of bad juju for some people, because people tell me, oh man, no, you can't grind the medals beforehand, that's a bad luck. And maybe I understand it, maybe I get it. Maybe it's just, oh, maybe not grinding the medals will be like a great idea. But I do it just for not being able to do it later on, or if in any case I had to do the showcase right away, because I remember as soon as I pulled PyCon, all I had to do was get some SA for him to get him SA 20, or SA 10, and then once I awaken him, get him to SA 20. And by awakening him, I saved myself some time because I already had the medals recruited, so I was good to go on the whole medal farming. So all you had to do this time around is just make sure to grind the medals. Again, if you think that it's okay for you, right? Because there are some people that will be like, man, I mean, grinding the medals is just not going to be a super fun ordeal because I don't think that I like it. Maybe people, again, consider it bad juju because if you get the medals beforehand, that kind of messes with your luck a little bit. I don't think it does. I don't think it should, but you know, there's those nuances, right? We have the Dokkan superstitions, where we actually think that cracking the code is going to make it easier for you to pull the character, but it's just a little bit of a dopamine belief, right? Like a placebo effect. Oh, you're gonna do this, and it actually is gonna help you out grinding it's actually gonna help you out obtain the character, right? These are the things that we do, right? And of course, it actually saved me a lot of time getting the medals for PyCon really quickly, because I was able to awaken him right away, did the 55% showcase, and then I left for work, which was pretty useful. So yeah, these are some of the things that you can be able to just sit down and do whenever Dokkan is dead. there are also some other things that you can be able to do, right? Like you can challenge yourself. You can be able to bring a team of whatever kind it may be, and then just use that for your, for your benefit, right? You can just go at it, go into the event, and just test yourself out. Or if you haven't beaten an event in particular, you can just sit down and be like, okay, now is the time that I can be able to sit down and tackle this, because I am sick and tired of just losing to this event multiple times. And you can be able to take hints, right? I actually should make playlists of some of these other events, right? Like the Battle Hard and Formidable Foe stages. I should make a thumbnail for that, make like a playlist for that. I should make playlists for the Supreme Magnificent Battle stages, and people can be able to just look them up in the channel and be able to tackle them on, right? And that could be a useful thing for people. But yeah, like right now, Dokkan is going to be on a dead period for at least another 5 days, maybe. Because that closer and closer that we get to the end of the month, closer and closer we get to Golden Week and things like that. I feel as though this is going to be a nice little celebration for Golden Week. We don't know what the theme is going to be, but I feel like it's going to be a pretty nice theme that everybody can enjoy. A lot of people maybe are saying that, oh, Saiyan Saga Golden Week is going to be phenomenal, but other people don't like it because it doesn't sell. Then it could be maybe Daima related. A lot of people, for some reason, don't want Daima to be Golden Week. I don't understand why, but again, it is going to be really, really good, because again, Daima representation is going to be phenomenal. The animations, everything that they can be able to add in this game is just going to be top notch, one of the best things ever. But again, many people may not like it. I don't know. Many things can happen, right? So whatever the theme for Golden Week may be, I am going to be pretty excited for it, of course. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys do during the spare time that you have within Dokkan, right? Dokkan doesn't have a lot of things going on during these dead periods, and it's because they're preparing for the big kahuna, right? For the big celebrations. Summoning for PyCon, it could be an interesting thing to do, right? But, it could be like a nice little waiting time for us to get to the position that we need to get, right? Golden Week is going to be fire. Pretty sure we can get some nice ECAs coming out of that, some pretty difficult events maybe as we come closer to it, many things like that. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys do during your spare time regarding, if you do something with Dokkan at the moment, like doing ECAs or link leveling or just grinding, pre-grinding some of these Dokkan event medals, just so you can have a good amount of medals. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully we can see some news regarding Golden Week soon. I hope we can get some good stuff so that we can be able to get some coverage for it. I know that Sparking Zero is going to start to get some Daima stuff within the first DLC, so that's going to be pretty cool. But what does that mean for Dokkan? Are we getting some Daima stuff too? So we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.